And so literally all you have to do is take this product that we already know is viral. See 898% increase, right? 6,276 orders. And it's an interesting looking product. All you have to do is take it and go where the people who are already interested are. And then literally the only thing you have to do for zero ad cost to start getting sales today is all right, what is up guys? In this video, we're gonna be talking about how to get $1,000 in sales in a single day with $0 spent. I know a lot of you guys are starting out. You're probably trying to get your first sale, your first $50 in sales, your first $100 in sales, but you may not have a bunch of money to spend on ads, or you don't wanna waste money spending on ads. So in this video, we're gonna show you how you can get hundreds to up to $1,000 in sales in a single day with zero ad spend. And the way that we're gonna be doing that is utilizing a couple of the most powerful tools and a couple relatively simple yet extremely powerful strategies to actually get your product in front of people that are guaranteed to be interested in your product. So where we're gonna start out is actually inside of ShopSpec. ShopSpec is probably the hottest tool right now that 6-figure, 7-figure, even 8-figure and beyond e-commerce sellers are using to find viral products. ShopSpec takes out all the work. It's actually ridiculous. So where we are right now is inside of Hot Products, and basically what Hot Products does is it goes out and looks at all of the different products across all the different e-commerce platforms, Shopify, Magento, right, WooCommerce, AliExpress, all of these different huge actual platforms where people are selling, millions and millions and hundreds of millions and probably billions of dollars worth of e-commerce products, is going out and actually scraping through all of that data, and then it's finding, which products are actually trending relative to the last week, like the last couple of weeks, right? Which products have a massive increase, percentage increase in sales this week than they did last week. So, to put it simply, ShopSpec is basically how you find the fidget spinner before it becomes the fidget spinner. And if you can just find one viral product, right, you can literally change everything, because all you need is one viral product and one, reasonably good looking ad, or one reasonably good way to actually get sales with zero ad spend, which is what we're gonna be talking about in this video. But the cool thing is, once you actually get some initial sales using the free method that we're gonna talk about today, then you can actually reinvest that money into Facebook ads, into Instagram ads, into Google ads and things like that. And then you can literally scale it. Because once you have a profitable ad campaign where you're putting $1 in and you're taking $2 in profit out, that is really how you scale an e-commerce business to 5 figures, 6 figures per month, or even more. So let's actually kick it right off. You can see that there's a bunch of different products here. Teeth whitening pen, right? There's pineapple peeler, do-it-yourself diamond painting point drills, right? DIY flashlights, baby monitor, IP, right? A shaving tool, right? So a lot of really interesting products that we can choose from, but let's just choose one of these. We'll take this one. This is kind of interesting. It looks like a little fishing lure that's like designed to look and actually kind of act like a fish, where it's like moving in the middle or whatever. You can see that it has an 898% increase. Last week it had 629 orders, so it had a reasonably strong amount of orders, but this week it had 6,276. And you never really know why that's happening. Maybe some major, TV brand ran with it. Maybe some massive fishing company or magazine released an article about it. The point is, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is you're catching it while it's trending up, when a lot of other people just have no idea, because they don't have access to the actual back end data that ShopSpec allows you actually to have access to. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna actually click on this product, and what we can do is we can add it to our favorites. And then once it's inside of our favorites, we can literally just download a CSV, and we can remove these ones just so they're not actually in our favorites. We can download a CSV of this product, and then we can upload it as a CSV directly to our store. If you don't know how to do that, you can just click on this right here. ShopSpec, of course, does have a free trial, so there's absolutely no reason not to sign up. And we will hook you up with the biggest discount available anywhere on earth for ShopSpec at some point during this video, if you want to try it out for yourself. Remember, even if you just get one product right, it can change everything. But anyway, so you download the CSV and you upload it directly to your store so it's ready to be sold, right? You want to fix your title, you want to fix your pricing, you want to make sure that it all looks good, that your website looks, trustworthy and things like that. And assuming that all of your product listing, your titles, your pricing, everything is set up, reasonably well, then you are going to get a lot of sales using the method that we're about to discuss. So once you actually have this inside of your store, basically what we're gonna do is leverage free traffic that we know people are already interested in when it comes to actually these type of products. So Facebook is one of the most powerful tools to find people who are interested in certain things, right? And they tell you all of this if you actually know how to look for it, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in fishing into the regular search bar, and we're gonna go to pages right here. There's a ton of different pages right here, 960,000 likes, right? 296,000, 248,000, 95,000, 260,000, 53, 157, right? So many different options here of people who have already expressed their interest in this particular subject. And these are people that you don't have to go advertise to. These are people who you don't have to pay money to get in front of. These are people you don't have to pay some influencer or anything like that. These are people who've already proven that they're interested in this particular product. So we're just gonna click into one of these right here. We can see that this was posted, 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago. We can see that, there's a bunch of different stuff happening on here. They have their website here 7 hours ago. So this one was posted 7 hours ago. It has 146 comments. It has 33 shares, right? So we can look into these and we can actually look at these comments. And then basically what I would do is I would post, once I actually got this product onto my Shopify store, I set it up so it looked good, right? I had a nice picture. I made sure that the price made sense. It looked like there was a sale running. Everything was, really trustworthy, and it was designed well, right? And if you don't know how to design it well, we'll link a video at the end of this video to show you how to actually set up your Shopify store and how to do, further product research that's going to help you out a lot. But there's a bunch of tutorials on that we're gonna show you after this video. But once you have that set up well, what you're gonna do is you can link to that product on your Shopify store, right? The link to this product on your Shopify store. You can see that it costs $3.98. You could probably list it on your store for $19.95 or potentially even more. And that's a pretty significant profit margin, right? Especially when there's no advertising cost. So if it costs you $4, right, $3.98, and you're selling it for $20, that's $16 of profit on every sale. So even if you sell just 2 or 3 or 4 of them, that's a significant amount of money that's starting to add up, right? But if you can even sell 10, which is very reasonable, $16 profit. If you're selling 10, that's $160, right? And you can start to do that every single day. And you can really get to significant numbers very, very quickly, especially if you're using these strategies that we're talking about. So what you can do is you can, reply to some of these people, make friends with them, right? They're obviously all interested in fishing, and you can just say, hey, Isaac or whatever, do you have any experience like using this lure? I'm thinking about using it for, my next fishing trip, and you post and you link to your own Shopify store. And what happens is all these people are gonna see it. They're all gonna look at it and things like that. Or you can add these people as friends. You can say, hey, I saw that you were I saw that you were commenting on Wired to Fish. Like I'm a big fishing fan too. I was wondering if you had any experience with this particular lure, right? And then you can send them the link to your Shopify store. And what happens is these people are going to start to see it, especially if you're commenting on this. And there's obviously hundreds of people that are looking at this, even within a few hours of posting it. So if 150 people have seen it and commented on it in a couple of hours, imagine how many people are gonna see it in a couple of days. And so if you link to your actual, your actual Shopify product listing, but you don't make it seem spammy, don't say, hey, buy this here. Say, hey, has anyone ever used this lure? I'm thinking about buying it. Does anyone have any experience, right? And if when you angle it that way, people aren't gonna assume that you're just trying to spam to get sales. Hopefully people are gonna, actually be helpful and say, no, we've never used that, or yeah, that's a great lure. And you're gonna get a lot of people who are actually looking at it, right? And you can message all of these people directly and say, hey, I saw you were commenting on this, what do you think about this lure? You think it's a good deal, right? And a lot of people, just by looking at it, you'll be able to pixel them. You'll be able to actually populate your pixel with a lot of data about this particular type of person who likes fishing. And what you're gonna find is people who are looking at your listing, even if they're just looking at it in the comments, or if you're messaging these people, right, they are going to buy it. Not everyone's gonna buy it, but some people are gonna buy it, especially if you have a reasonable looking product listing, title, price, things like that, and you have a trustworthy looking website. So that's kind of strategy 1. Strategy 2 actually I think works a little bit better. And if you guys are enjoying this video, do me a big favor, right? Because I'm putting in a lot of hard work to make these for you. So tap the like button and make sure you smash the subscribe button, because I'm working hard to make you strategies that you can actually use that I know for a fact work, that cost 0 money and can be used from anywhere in the world, right? So we're working hard here. Show some love, reciprocate, right? And tap the subscribe button because it means a lot to me when you actually do that. And so basically how this strategy works is we can, again, type in fishing into the search bar, but instead of looking at pages, we can instead look at groups, right? And we can look at all these different groups and we can see, this is one that we recently joined. Basically what this is the fly fishing community, right? We can see that, 3 hours ago, 27 comments, 56 minutes ago, a couple of comments, 30 comments, right? This is literally 54,275 people who have already proven to you that they're interested in fly fishing. And so if you angle it like saying, has anyone ever tried this lure? I'm thinking about getting it, right? And don't just comment it like on every single post. Comment it like maybe once or twice or direct message some people and things like that, just so you don't seem spammy. You can really start to get sales if people are seeing that because these people are already interested in what you have to sell. And if we look back at ShopSpec for a second, it's not just that one product when it comes to fishing. Like I'm sure that there's probably other products that are also, like here's another one that QXO fishing lure, jig, light silicone wobbler, spinners, spoon, bait, winter sea, right? Not the best title, but you can see that, it had 1,451 orders and then it grew 469% to over 8,000. So this is obviously very, very successful when it comes to the fishing niche. It's a beautiful looking lure. It's, colorful and things like that. So this is another one that we could try. So we can keep doing this again and again and again, leveraging these ShopSpec actual tools that you have available, but it's not just hot products. If we actually click into shop search here and we type in like fishing lures, for example, and we search, ShopSpec's gonna go out and find all the other top selling, best selling stores that sell fishing lures. And we're gonna see, word cloud, Rapala fishing lures for bass fishing, fishing lures, top water. And I'm not a huge fisherman, so I don't even know exactly what all this means, but we can see all these different stores, Canadian Great Outdoors, Bargain Bait Box, BH Tackle, right? And if we click on one of these, we can actually see the store itself. We can see all of their different social medias right here. So it's a super powerful tool. And we can also see their best sellers, right? So we can see Japan Full Fuji is their bestseller. It's a fishing rod. We see that there's like a camera pack for fishing for underwater and things like that. So a lot of different things that you can do with ShopSpec. But let's get back into what we were talking about. So we can go in here and we can do two things. We can actually message people. We can comment, say, has anyone ever tried this lure? And just like put it in the comments, right? Especially of the posts that have like a lot of comments. You can tag certain people. You can message certain people again, because there's so many different ones of these groups. And the people who are consistent are the people who are gonna make this work. And you can also do something else. So if you come into this group right here and you go to members, what you can see is you can actually see who the admins are, right? So if you click see all admins, you can see that there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so you can add all of these people as friends and basically say, hey, I own this fishing store. I'd love to partner and we can split the profits 50-50 if you allow me to make a post in your group about this product. Here's the product that, I'd love to be able to do that with. It's, and obviously a very high quality product. It's trending right now. I think that it would do very well. And it would be an easy way for you to make an additional income, with absolutely no work on your part. And so some of these people are gonna say no, but some of them, and probably most of them, are gonna say yes, right? Who wouldn't say yes to a bunch of free money with no work? And so you can do that in this community. You can do it back in other communities, right? There's literally hundreds of Facebook groups that have to do with fishing. And it doesn't just work with fishing. You can do this with, cooking. You can do it with gardening. You can do it with any type of things, right? We could do it with cooking with this one. There's a ton of groups about beard health and things like that. If you actually go on Facebook and search beard health, right? There's a ton of home improvement. There's a ton of home improvement groups. There's a ton of like decoration, home decoration, interior decoration. There's a ton of musical groups. The thing is, with ShopSpec hot products, there's basically no limit to how much you can use this free strategy to generate leads. It's super powerful. So I hope you realize just how exciting this particular strategy is. And as I promised, guys, we are gonna hook you up with a really ridiculous discount. So if you go to shopinspec.com, which there will be a link down in the description for shopinspec.com, and you go to pricing, we're gonna hook you guys up. So you can see that it's $19 a month if you get it on annual. So we're gonna show you sign up now. So $19 a month times 12 months is $228. But we're gonna hook you up as always, and we're gonna type in Ninja50 and press redeem, and we see that cuts it in half, right? It was $228, now it's only $114, which is like less than $10 $10 a month, which is a crazy price. Like if you get just one product from this, even if you get a few sales, you'll pay for the whole year literally with one product. And Hot Products continually refreshes every single day. So Ninja 50, guys, takes it to the cheapest, best deal anywhere in Shopify. I'm not kidding. I've looked through all software that it literally is the best deal because this updates every couple of hours. We see that it was 10 hours ago, 6 hours ago, 2 hours ago, and it just continues to update all day, every day. So you will find a viral product by using these strategies. And those are two incredibly effective free strategies that you can use to make hundreds, if not even thousands of dollars a day. If you're really grinding with, your friends and maybe some virtual assistants or something like that, you can do multiple groups, multiple pages, and you can really get this down to a science where you can make thousands of dollars per day with zero ad spend. And so if you're interested in learning more about how to start a Shopify store from scratch, from 0 to 100 to an expert level to a fully functional store, check out this video right here where we teach you everything from A to Z completely for free. See you there. Guys, welcome to the Shopify beginner tutorial. So this is going to be a tutorial on how to set up a fully functional Shopify store ready to make sales in under an hour. If you are looking for a video on actually how to do product research,